Welcome back to the Refuge. It's a breezy day, cool. Got a little hoodie on, looking all camo. And guess who I got in the background? We have, and they'll probably be running around here. We got, let me see who's in the camera first. We got Great Man. He's a little weather. And we have his mama, Miss Honeybun. Back in the back, they'll show up is Misty and Frisky, and Big Mama, or the lead of the pack, is Miss Maple Syrup. So welcome back to one of our videos today, and I appreciate again so many reviews, so many watching and sharing. Thank you for that. And of course, you are looking at our weekly updates here. We are giving some praises, some updates, some challenges, and some prayers. Of course, we got the podcast that comes out on a weekly basis, and this last week was Who Am I? Identity Crisis of Youth Today, Proactive and Reactive. Just really a challenge, a little bit of stir in our community, specifically our church community, and what needs to be happening and how we address at-risk youth, how we address crime, juvenile crime in our community. But with that, we got our YouTube videos. Of course, this is one of them. My name is Devon Harris. If you're like, who is this cool looking dude out here with goats? Well, it's been a very interesting week again. This backtracking a little bit, last night we got to graduate 6 young men through our what we call 1 degree at a time. Change the way you think and act. We had our rites of passage to manhood at a hibachi grill where they can act a fool, have fun, and really empowering them the self-worth that they made it through the program of 5 weeks. We get to eat some sushi, get to fellowship. We give out incentives of the ones that impressed us the most. We're very encouraged by that. And I had my team members with me. That's Mark Davis and Jaquan Brooks. They were alongside me, and they encouraged me also, and encouraged the kids. We had a great time. It was a very exhausting day. I had some counseling time and some meeting times, but always beneficial. I think it was on Wednesday. I got to meet with a young man at one of the facilities that's being transferred to an adult facility here soon. And one of the things about our system, that challenges me all the time is, if a kid is unaccountable, there's no resources around them, and they're good kids. Maybe let's just say that they're good kids, and they just have a bad situation, and they can get caught up in the system very quickly. This young man has been there for a minute waiting for trial because he's been charged as an adult. And so when he turned 17 in the state of Georgia, they no longer can keep him in the Department of Juvenile Justice, majority of the kids. So he has to go to some type of adult system and wait for trial. He has not been sentenced yet, so I had to really navigate through this. But it was an enjoyable time of talking about the fears of life or fears of the unknown. Even us, we're not locked up, but spiritually we can be locked up in our minds sometime, and we war game. That's a military term. We war game the worst, the most severe. Remember, we're war gaming things that has not happened yet. We've all had examples that we war gamed things, and when we approached that situation, it wasn't as bad. Especially if you add God to the center of this thing, while he's always walking ahead of us and everything. He knows, he's future tense. So these are some of the conversations I had with this young man. It was very inviting, very encouraging, and even bringing something fresh to him was pretty amazing to me. And I get these opportunities all the time to be fresh with the Word of God with a Western person. It sounds crazy, and living in the South, in the Bible Belt, of people have never heard John 3:16, But I shared with him John 10:10. And Jesus, red letter, we kind of had a trivia about that to talk about what red letter means in the Gospels, first person, Jesus. And also really slowing that down that, it says here the devil's purpose is to steal, kill, and destroy. And Jesus continues that conversation that my purpose here is to give you life and more abundantly. And it really just working that through, memorizing that. So wherever he's walking into this future tense, that Jesus is here to give him more life. He's going into a more restrictive, environment. So, but having a conversation and giving him that peace, that was a highlight for me this week. We're getting ready for tomorrow. Today is Friday, and we're getting ready for our fire event, our Iron Sharpens Fire. So that's a matter of prayer. Looks like we're going to have a good turnout. I'm looking forward to this. As the seasons change, our fire around the fire pit will be very appropriate this time. We got a little breeze, and we're looking forward to it, to really being challenged as men. Young and old will be here tomorrow, and I'm so excited about that. I'm definitely excited about that. So as we go into next week, we're going to be more Bible discussion groups, more conversations of mentoring. I'm looking forward to next week meeting with a leader of one of the county law enforcement to talk about some solutions for at-risk youth. Pray for that. Pray for that. That'll be Monday. Please keep that in prayer. As God opens up doors. And I've been down these roads before, and you think these doors will close forever, but they don't. God, at a perfect godly time, is opening up doors. So keep that in prayer. I hope you have a blessed weekend, a blessed Sabbath. Remember what Sabbath means? We need that rest. It's not some ritual thing. It's I know I need it. And also, as we gather together on the Lord's Day, Resurrection Day, as we celebrate in a house of worship, we go to be the church. Go to be the church. And this is a reminder, we're still continually looking for 60 men, young and old, that can qualify to go to 60 young men to speak life to them at one of our facilities. You can get qualified for that. We'll walk you through that. Please pray, be prayerfully about this. And we're burdened about this, that we can really have a paradigm change in our community and a facility and a life of a young man. That's what we're seeking. So with that, I'll leave you that. The goats have been real nice back here. No marking things like Coda did in the last couple videos. I know you've probably seen it. If you're not, I know you want to go back and look at it. So go check that out. Appreciate you watching us again. Again, as I always say, go serve your King. I'm out.